everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm testing out the new L'Oreal Infallible Total Coverage Foundation. I am in the shade 301 just like in the Pro Matte Foundation, but this is 101, this is 301 because they're different lines. I don't know, I've seen mixed reviews on this already, so I want to see how it works for my face. It feels kind of like, see if you can hear this. It's like all in one piece in there, so it kind of worries me. So I'm gonna put this on my face. I already started my eyebrows halfway, and then I'm just going to prime my face today with, I think I'm going to use the e.l.f. Blemish Control Primer just in case like it does break me out at all. And then I'm going to use Benefit Pore Minimizer on like right here. I do have very combination to oily skin, so I want to see how this foundation lasts on my skin. I can't find my Benefit, so I'm gonna try to get something out of this Tarte Poreless Clean Slate Primer. And I'm just gonna use this on places that have a little bit more noticeable pores than the rest of my face. I'm just gonna press this into my skin in places I want to be more flawless. Alright, I zoomed you guys in just so you can see just a little bit better. Obviously you can see I have some breakouts. Well, these aren't active, but there's just like one that's active. All these are just redness right now. Oh my god, so I just have a lot of redness. I have some under eyes to cover up, and that's about it. Usually, the foundations I usually use cover it up pretty good with concealer too, so my face really isn't that bad. It just went through a bad spurt last week. I'm gonna start. This is a different applicator than the matte one. Matte one's pretty thin too, so I'm gonna, I would like to see how this compares. So these are the different applicators. Focus camera. There's the different applicators of the foundation. This one's gonna be a lot more liquidy, and then this one's probably gonna be like, seriously looks like a heavy duty concealer. It's so thick. I'm just gonna go with my Real Technique sponge. I've seen other people do demos with it. They didn't like how it applied with the sponge, with a brush. And I'm not really like a big brush person. The only foundations I really use for a brush is my Tarte Rainforest of the Sea, because that's super thin. But besides that, I usually use a sponge. It's just like, it won't even like go on evenly on my sponge. Look how much I put on. Color match clearly good. That's one thing they've been pretty consistent with their lines of foundation. L'Oreal has, is with their shades. But the Pro Matte does oxidize just a little bit on me, so I have to use a lighter concealer to kind of counteract with that. So far, I am liking this foundation. There is a little bit of texture still that's pop out, but like even my Urban Decay All Nighter still brings out my texture. Just about everything does at this point, so really nothing you could do about that. And I really don't expect this to cover up my under eyes, but it looks like it's gonna do a pretty good job. Alright, that is one half of my face. As you can see, it pretty much covered just about everything. This is like the bad side of my face right now. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's still a little bit of texture right here. I didn't fully cover that up. There's just a little texture right there too. But besides that, like, it went on pretty good. I kind of had troubles getting it in like the crease of my nose. I had to like push it in. I'll probably just fill that in with concealer. But so far, this is covered up pretty well. I used a pretty good amount of the foundation. I have the rest of my sponge now, but I hope it doesn't end up like my Maybelline Dream Velvet Foundation or the Rimmel Stay Matte. I'll wear this when I'm filming videos just because it's a foundation I don't like, and I don't want to use a foundation that I do like if I'm just staying at home filming a video, not doing anything. That's the foundation. I keep looking in the viewfinder. I have to get used to not looking in that. It's just so nice to look into when I'm recording and seeing how much better the quality is. I know it's not the best, but it's a big step up for me, and I'm in love with it. It's oxidized. It might be just a little too dark, but I'm also like albino and it's hard for me to find pretty much anything to match me, especially from the drugstore. There is the coverage on my skin. I think it looks pretty good right now. And only really this side is bad with the texture because that's what I have on this side. This side of my face is pretty good besides this thing. So far, so good. We'll see how the rest of my makeup applies on top of this, and I will update you guys on that, and I'll try to update you like maybe halfway throughout the day. I don't know, we'll see. And I'm not really doing too much with my day today. I'm just gonna be going to, I think I'm gonna go to Hobby Lobby, try to find a container or like some kind of organization thing for my makeup, because right now I have it all in drawers and all on top of my desk, and all my palettes are sitting on my windowsill, so it's just I'm getting too much, and I need more storage for it. And I'm gonna go in with my NYX HD concealer in the shade Fair. I don't put all the concealer on my face. I'm also going with this e.l.f. white shade. This is just the under eye conceal and highlighter. I don't really use a shade. I use the white shade just to lighten up all my other concealers. Alright, this is after concealer. With concealer, I conceal pretty well. I don't know why, like, I have a swollen up part of my eye right here, and there's no pimple there. It looks pretty good. I still have the texture right here. I've lately been getting a smile line right here. I don't know why it's creasing, but I might bake a little bit right there just so I cannot get that creasing, because it's the most annoying freaking thing ever. I'm gonna bake a little bit, pretty much almost everywhere where I get oily, just so I'm gonna get oily, so I'm gonna bake my smile lines for a couple minutes. My chin gets pretty bad, my tip of my nose. And I'm just using my Kat Von D it's Locket powder. Locket setting powder. It's translucent. I don't know if there's any other shades. I don't think there wasn't any other shades when I bought this, so I'm gonna go ahead and wipe off this powder with a big fluffy brush. I'll be back in a little while to update you guys how everything else applied on it, and just to see how it's starting to wear within an hour. So I just finished putting on the rest of my makeup, so let's go ahead and zoom in and see how everything looks. I think it looks pretty freaking great so far. I mean, I still have that texture. I don't know what this thing is, and I kept messing with it, so that's why it's like pretty noticeable right now, but everything else went on pretty great. I just used NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Ash Brown, and I just used my e.l.f. eyebrow kit for my contour. So I used that for my contour on my cheekbones and my nose, and then I used my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is my favorite. And then I used this e.l.f. I think it's the Studio Blush in Mellow Mauve. Kind of has like a glow, so I don't really have to use a highlight, but I did today, and I used the Wet n Wild highlighting powder in the shade Precious Petals. I think this is new. I don't know. I saw it on the new display. And for eyes, I used my Modern Rentals palette in the shades. I used this all over my all over my lid and all over my eye. Just kind of like set the concealer that I used, and then I used Raw Sienna in my crease, and I also used Warm Taupe a little bit in my crease, and then I used Cypress Umber more in like the depth of my crease, and then I just used Vermeer all over my lid and on as a highlight for my brow bone. And then I used Kat Von D liquid liner in the shade Trooper. And to mascaras, I used the L'Oreal Voluminous Original. This is my bottom lashes like I always do, because it's the only one This is more natural lighting. It looks pretty good. I mean, all means it doesn't look natural, but it doesn't look like... I like it so far. I think it looks pretty good. Oh, and then my lips. I used this Rimmel London Kate lipstick in the shade... What the heck? I don't think it has a shade name. It just says 14. So like I said, I don't really have like a very eventful day. I'm going to be going to Hobby Lobby to hopefully find some storage for my makeup because I have a crap ton and all of it's not fitting on my desk anymore. And then I'm going to go to my brother's wrestling meet. So I will do a check-in at some point today, hopefully. I don't know if I'll be on my camera. I'll try to come in and check in before I have to leave for the wrestling meet. So right now, starting point when I first put on the foundation was probably like 1 o'clock. It's 2:30 now. I kind of took my time. I wasn't meaning to go for like winged eyeliner and everything, but it just happened that way. So yeah, I will check in whenever I can, and I'm for sure going to be checking in by the end of tonight. But yeah, so I will see you guys when I check in then. Hey guys, so it is the end of the night. It is currently 9:17. I don't know if you can read that. My background's kind of terrible. But it's 9:17. I know I didn't check in earlier. I completely forgot. I came home and I brought food and I ate, and then I had to leave as soon as I got home. But I didn't change my shirt. And then Addie's so happy.
And I'm actually staying.
So the only part I think that looks terrible is like right here. It does look a little cakey in some areas, and my oils look worse on camera than in person. Like in person it looks really good. But this rubbed off from hugging people. I have nothing. You're in my chair, kitty cat. Elliot wanted to say hi. Look at Elliot. Look how cute you are. Oh, there's an ant. That's why. Then give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you don't mind. Also, leave comments down below what you guys want to see next to my video, and next to my videos, and any suggestions. That would be awesome. So thank you guys for watching my video, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.